Today we're here in Watts, my hometown, here at Simon Tech, and I'll be talking to the kids about my journey.
Okay, everyone, so without further ado, let's go ahead and welcome Mike Norice to the stage.
I spent a lot of time here in the streets as a young kid, maybe 5, 6 years old. We were homeless, actually. I spent a lot of my time just doing therapy for my art. I spent a lot of time just doing that just to kind of eliminate myself from what was going on in the streets in the 80s. I was born an artist, so I always knew I was going to be in art somehow, but I was very discouraged as a kid because I didn't know how I was going to place this skill that I was born with, into what I do today as far as like making money. Never give up on your dreams. I don't know what everybody wants to do here. Just go for your passion. I know sometimes what we go through isn't always positive. You always want to stay focused on like what you ultimately want to do in life.
What was the inspiration behind this particular piece?
The inspiration behind this was I wanted to show my son the world's in his hands so he can accomplish whatever he thinks about.
I was really inspired because I just like his thought process, because I know art doesn't just come to the mind immediately, and it takes time just to get an idea. Because I draw it myself, but not like that. That was really good. I thought I was looking at the internet, but it looks really crazy when you look in person. But I was really inspired by that. He also lived here, so I feel like if he has a chance, I feel like I also have a chance to try my best and live my life my own ways.
I'm a culinary artist, and this is very unique because just like as making art, same as being a culinary artist, you have to make your own designs, just have something unique about you, like your dish, your art piece. It's really but it's hard when you're having a mental block. You just can't really imagine what to make for your next dish or piece. It's really hard. What I learned today was that you just have to keep pulling through, never give up on your dreams, keep on inspiring others and yourself to keep pushing your limits and to keep on being an artist.
He is a very kind man. He's very down to earth. He was very open to speaking with us personally, and he was excited to, be here, even though it probably took something out of his time. Very considerate man. And I was just so happy to meet him. I was very inspired.
For me, this presentation highlights the beauty of art and the way that it can be both analyzed and shown, and its significance that it holds within communities, I would say.
He said to keep on going and never give up. And there's times where I have gave up and just stopped doing. But what has inspired me is the motivational speech that he had gave. And now I feel like I could go out in the world and then either become big or do what I wanted to. When I see people like that, that means they in their own world. They don't care about what else is going on. They care, but they just wanna inspire people or impress people to do more things instead of just sitting at home. But really, you can make more and do more to the world.
Something that I've heard today that I will apply in my own life is, 1, not to give up, 2, to just keep going, and it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them, and that's it.
And also, even if you're going through a lot of stuff with hard times, you still can make it out whatever you're going through. So never give up.
Oh, working hard. It seemed like he was a hardworking man because he was a fashion designer and he focused his passion and he started working hard. And now he's noticed a lot and doing murals, and I just like that. Like art, when I do it, I feel like all my stress is like relieved when I'm doing art because it's just I'm able to draw it out. So.
Yeah, we've been analyzing your art, this one in particular. But does anyone have any questions that y'all put on y'all worksheet that y'all want to ask Mike now that he's here?
What is your inspiration when you're doing your art?
So my inspiration when I'm doing my art is just how I'm feeling at the time. You know, sometimes I go through different thoughts and feelings and moods. So how I'm feeling at the time could be different how I'm feeling in the past or in the future. So I always try to stay true to my feelings and my thoughts. And if you've ever looked at a lot of my art, it's so many different types of art, types of moods and feelings, and that's usually how I'm feeling at the time.
I draw and I do music, and at first it's just like, am I really gonna be able to make myself something of myself out of this, like, you know, out of what I do, out of my hobbies? And seeing him do all this like stuff for the community, giving back, I'm like really motivated, you know, to like push myself basically. Yeah,
it's just good to have him here, to have someone who's actually has that artist career and is here to share his experience and his journey going through art. He's kind of like an example of don't give up, just keep on going and just go with the flow.
When I was researching in Mike, I realized that during my career I'm going to need to work and build on my community. And actually for becoming a tattoo artist, I was thinking that maybe I like start my own business. Something that I can apply is Mike himself, my inspiration actually. I love his artwork and what he does. It's actually very interesting. And another inspiration is my own mother.
A lot of the kids were engaged, and I really appreciate coming back to the community where this school wasn't here when I was little, but it was good to come in this area, you know, once again, and it's good stomping grounds, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate talking and presenting to this group of kids. So it was cool.
Today was amazing. Just having Mike here, the students were excited. Anytime a guest speaker comes and talks about their passion, it brings hope to the community. It brings hope to our students. Having you here meant so much to our kiddos. And I know they'll for sure remember this moment, this talk. When they put their pencils down and they start sketching, they're going to know that it could mean something. So thank you for being here. I feel inspired. I'm like, I'm an artist.
Thank you for having me so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, we'd be honored to have you here again. Do some art, something we can see that represents Watts and unity. Just seeing the affirmations, the words that you see, and how bold it is. It's kind of like you might see negativity here and there in the streets, but they mean hope for me. When I see forgiveness, I drive by that and I'm like, okay, it reminds me I need to let go of certain things. We all need it as humans, so a lot of hope in his art. Oftentimes, youth, especially in underserved communities, feel like they're left out or they get the short end of the stick. So when you have such a big artist come and show love, it means a lot to them. It means to them that they matter, and that's what we want to do, is let our students know they matter too. Watts is known for being being resilient, and Mike represents that resilience